Hello, residents of MeepleTown. This is Dean. Today we are looking at Takenoko, the Asmodee digital edition of Takenoko, and I'm just going to jump right into this. You missed all of the intro thematic fluff of the of the game, which is actually really cool. The animation for this game when it kicks off is pretty fantastic. So we're just going to be playing a local game. We're not going to be using the Chibi's expansion. We're just going to play the regular game, and I'll do player 2 as a, whoops, there we go. Player 2 is going to be the Panda AI, and we'll just do a 2-player game of this just to give you the gist of how it's going to play out. I'm not going to play the whole game, and as always, if you're familiar with this game, this will be a good video to watch to give you an idea if you like the app or not. And if you are not familiar with the game, you might want to watch a tutorial video of this, because that's not necessarily what this is designed to be. So you're going to start off with 3 different cards, and those are going to be cards that will give you victory points. And what you're trying to do is be the first one to get 9, or be the one with the most points at the end of the game, but whoever has 9 is going to trigger the end of the game and will get the card that gives you a couple extra bonus points. And there's 3 different types. One is for how the bamboo grows. So in this case, I'll get 5 victory points if I have 4 green bamboo, or green bamboo stacked 4 high. If I look at the middle card, if I eat 2 yellow bamboo, I'm going to get 4 points for turning that one in. And then the last one shows you how you want to configure your tiles. If I have 3 of the pink tiles, then I'm going to get 4 victory points. So that's my starting hand, and that gives me something to play for. So now I have 2 actions, and let's see, I'm going to start off by, I think what I'll do is I'm going to look at these tiles and see if I can get one that's going to help me out a little bit. So let's see. I think what I will do, if I take this green tile right here, that is going to have the symbol on there that says the bamboo cannot be eaten. Now, what you're going to do to be able to grow the bamboo, and I'll do that right now, is you're going to move the gardener. When you move the gardener to that space, it's going to grow bamboo and adjacent bamboo. And to eat it, you're going to take that 3rd action. I can't take any more actions, but if you take the 3rd action with the panda and move it to a hex with bamboo, you're going to be able to eat the bamboo. And in order for the bamboo to grow, if you look at that last action, it's got the irrigation tile on there. You're going to have those two. If it's not connected to this pond, then you're going to have to use those irrigation canals to be able to make the bamboo grow. And then there's also a way to draw cards as well. So that is going to be my turn. And they placed a new plot and ate the bamboo. So it looks like they're going for trying to eat the green bamboo. Now what's going to happen from now on is we're going to roll this die at the beginning of our turn, and that's going to determine what's going to happen for you. There's some kind of a special thing that will happen for you that round. In this case, I get to choose an improvement. I think what I'm going to do is choose the watershed so that I can use that on a tile later on if it's not connected to the pond. Now, what I would like to do is be able to do something useful that will give me some victory points. So I think I'm going to place a tile out there, and I'm going to place this yellow tile. And in doing that, I'm going to try to get some bamboo growing. And I cannot, if I want to eat that bamboo, the panda has to move in a straight line to be able to go to that bamboo to eat it. And unfortunately, I can't do that right now. So I think what I'm going to do is try to grow some of that bamboo. And you can only take one of these actions per round, unless your die helps you along with that. So I think what I'll do is move the gardener up here, and that will grow some bamboo in that yellow tile right there. Now I'll end my turn. It's the AI's turn. They can perform 3 actions this turn. And again, they have to all be different actions. There is one of the die faces that will allow you to take 2 of the same actions, but that has not rolled yet. All right, so I rolled the wind blowing action, which what do you know? The one I was just describing, that I can now take 2 of the same actions. Let's see. I don't need to eat any green bamboo, but I do need yellow bamboo. So I think what I'm going to do is take the panda, move him up here so I can eat that green bamboo piece. And now I can move it over to eat that yellow bamboo. And then potentially I might need to have eaten green bamboo later on. So now I've got 1 bamboo piece and no actions left. So we'll pass on to the panda's turn. And now that what happens with that is the storm's raging, so the panda gets scared and they move to any one spot. And when they do that, they get to munch on some bamboo. All right. For me, I'm going to get the cloudy one, which is the one I got earlier. I think what I'll do is get the fertilizer, which helps with growing bamboo. And now I can go over and eat that last piece of the second piece of yellow bamboo. That lets me complete this card. And when you are able to complete it, it starts shaking like that. And so I'll just be able to play that card. My 2 bamboo pieces go away. And I get 4 points. Or I will get 4 points. You'll add all those up at the end of the game. It shows your scoring marker up there. And I think what I'll do now is I need to get some other tiles. Since I've already started eating some bamboo of a different kind, I think I'll just take that purple card. And what do you know? I need 2 green ones. I've already eaten one, so I'm already halfway to getting that one right there. Now, sometimes you'll draw cards that you've already completed, and that helps out quite a bit. So there is some luck with that. Now, I'll say this. I'll go ahead and kind of get to a stopping point right there. This is a game, if you don't like Takenoko, the app's not going to change it for you. It is a pretty light, it's a gateway game. The production copy is through the roof of the physical copy of the game, and I think in the app version of it, all of that is there. I think it's a beautiful production. I think this is a game that I like. I've had this one for quite a while. The physical version of this game for quite a while. So this is a game I like, and it's an app I'm not going to want to play all the time, but if I want something just quick and you know, like Ticket to Ride-esque, I'll pull out Takenoko every once in a while. So anyway, I think this is a great implementation of the game, but again, if you don't like the game, it's not going to change it. If you do, I definitely think you check this out if it's one that you play quite a bit and you're wanting to play more. So anyway, that's going to do it for my Takenoko run through. Leave any questions, concerns, comments in the area below. And until next time, thanks for coming down to MeepleTown.
Thanks for joining us, and be sure to follow us on Twitter at MeepleTown Games, and connect with us on the MeepleTown Guild number 3407 at BoardGameGeek.com, and also subscribe to our podcast and YouTube channel. And until next time, thanks for coming down to MeepleTown.